consciousazine.com Chronicles.
Alright, good day everyone. How you going? I am your host, Benjamin Calberg from consciousazine.net, and today's video is going to be Organic Portal Universe 1. No, let's not call it 1, let's call it Portal Universe. Okay, so, the void of darkness within can be filled by virtue and knowledge, basically, in my opinion. So, we're all organic portals, do you understand? We're all organic matter, and we act as a portal for higher dimensional energies. That's what a body is, just a time cell. And we can capture these higher energies in our body, our clayman body, the physical body, and it can be good or bad, or demonic or angelic, and we've just got to remember the difference between them. I've made a few videos already on this, and if you've researched into this stuff, you can already see sides, and we know we're in a third dimensional duality of good and bad, up and down, left and right, and so on. So there can be no pretending that there's no secret war and no dark side and no, light side. Of course there is. And, the family of dark sets up the family of light's way to find their way back home to the family of love, essentially. And I think virtues fill the dark side void. Lessons, enlightenment, light entering. And it leaves, it lessens the entrance size ability for demons to enter. The more light you have of your own creation, your own spirited nature, your own thinking vertically in your own light column, thinking for yourself, in other words, being yourself, that lessens the entrance size ability for demons to even enter. So literally filling yourself with light and knowledge. And, information is light. Light is informational. And it's in formation as well. So there's a double meaning with that. So if you don't, seek higher knowledge, seek your own self-thinking, it leaves a larger entrance size ability for demons to enter or inhabit, right? Because if you do no seeking at all, we call it soul seeking, or just seeking. You are the universe, so you seek in this universe to discover. And if you don't accrue knowledge, it appears to me that you leave a larger void for inhabitation, this unconscious void. And so I really, suggest that you push yourself, push your evolution, push your thinking. Don't just be satisfied with what someone tells you. Don't just be satisfied easily, just in general. Keep pushing, keep seeking, because that's what it seems to be about. This journey will never end, for then it is what it can never be. So this journey will never end, because then it would be what it can't be. So we are talking about filling the dark void within the consciously placed virtuous knowledge. So, with consciously placed. So you creating your own brain, in the end, really, it comes down to you creating your own brain. Okay, because the gut brain, the heart brain, they all contribute to the neocortex. It's the new cortex, it's the most complex thing, and it's got to do with your self-identity. So the neo at the front of the brain, the neocortex, not just the higher cortical folds, but the neocortex, if you place things there consciously, from your pineal scintillations, from your third eye vibrations, on the septum pellucidum, screen, projector screen, integrate that further into your cortical folds and then into your neofrontal cortex, because that's got to do with your self-identity. Now what's funny is when you take psychedelics, like magic mushrooms for instance, this frontal cortex turns off a lot and you get a lot other brain segments and other brain activity and higher connectivity between all your other lobes and different brain parts. But the frontal lobe turns off. It's very interesting. Just thought that's worth noting. Psychedelics is like a quicker way to do this than just meditation. People say, oh, the new kids with 12 DNA strands open don't need psychedelics. Well, I'm here to tell you that they just enhance no matter how good you are. So, and why should we be able to do it alone? Maybe a helping hand is a good idea. So with your consciously placed virtuous knowledge, and we want to do it consciously, and it's painful and it takes time, and that's why you continue seeking. But apparently this is part of building your immortal light body. You can be immortal by having a kid, but then the kid can be taken over by society and not even perpetuate your genetics anyway, because there's so much epigenetic interference. So the best way really to be immortalized is by yourself, for yourself, not by having kids and living on that way. It's to live on via your word, really, isn't it? So with consciously placed virtuous knowledge, we fill the dark side void. I just wanted to make a really quick video on that. So here's some other videos upcoming. You can see up here all these segments. They're different videos with the video title there. Today's video title was this. So here's some other ones. These are just things I'm working on. They're not necessarily finished or the exact titles of all the videos. They're just some notes. And here's the website. Sorry, I'm laying on my side. So there you go. I do have a note on organic portals, but yeah, it's not, these videos are better, I reckon, and more updated than the note I have associated with that website there in bensnotes.weebly.com. Go check out the larger website too. I have deleted the activist page years ago when I started figuring out I was being gang stalked. So if you go to web archives, you can always see websites. I don't know how long they keep it up for, but I'm going to make a video on this soon, I think. Because I deleted a page called the activist page. I also deleted footage I had screen recorded of the feds across the road from my university, Southern Cross, at the airport at Gold Coast, Australia. They were putting on SQL injections. I know it was them. They left a leaflet on my car before I went to Uruguay of exchange, like coin exchange. Like, they let you know. So anyway, look out for all my videos on gang stalking. Please give them a like, because this is like a new voting system kind of thing, you know, on YouTube. And it's like how every dollar you spend really votes for the world that you live on. And I think really it's a good idea to empower food plants. So a few years ago, 5-6 years ago, I made a video series, I still do, for donations for $30 or more, called the $30 Bandit Food Plant Teacher. And you can check that playlist on my channel. And for a donation, I go through a specific food plant, and I've got like 150 already done. I do some for free on my own accord, but I love to do these videos for the donations. And it's a way for you to give energy to me and keep this channel going and get something back at the same time. And I love it, you know, because I get, you know, the funding to keep going. I get the knowledge to just know, and you know, knowledge is power. And this is what we're talking about, filling the void with knowledge. And it's power, you know, like when I know how to eat grass by mixing it with something like lemons, which you can pick for free, or ask people for their lemons for free often. That's pretty powerful, because grass grows everywhere and a lot of people grow lemons. So just simple things like that from the food domain show me how knowledge really is power. And that's why I do the food plant teaching series, and I would love you guys to donate and keep this channel going. Alright, thanks.